Good morning. So it is, I don't know what time it is. It is 5:50 in the morning. I'm actually on my second day of school vacation. Um, but my family's not on vacation yet. We go to school in different districts. So they're still in bed, and then I have to get them ready for school in the morning. So I'm trying to get this done before they wake up and early enough so that I don't have to do it after they go to school. So thank you so much for having me here. I'm trying to fix my computer, sorry. This is amazing. I can't believe I'm doing this video for you. You guys are the people that I listen to, that I learn from, that inspire me and who motivate me, and I can't believe, and I'm so honored and to be on this end. And I'm also super nervous. So I get to do this all week. So right now, you are getting me pre-recorded, and maybe by Friday I will be brave enough to actually go live with this. But for right now, this is where I am in my comfort zone. So I thought I'd use today to give you my story. Some of you may have read things on my Facebook page, but a bit about who I am. I am a mom of 3. I have a 14-year-old son who's just finishing up his 8th grade year and will be a freshman in high school. I have his name's Parker. I have a 12-year-old daughter named Melanie, and she's just finishing up 6th grade. And an 8-year-old daughter named Addison, and she's finishing up 2nd grade. So they're super busy. Lots of activities that they do. Super proud of all that they keep themselves busy with. I'm a wife. My husband John is also a teacher and a part-time Beachbody coach. I'm a 1st grade teacher, which is a full-time and a half job, and I'm a very active community member. And I have to go off notes because that's how I roll. So I got my undergraduate degree a long time ago, and I'm not sure I want to share the date with you, but in 1996, and I got that degree in health and wellness. But I got my degree in health and wellness before health and wellness was a thing, really. There was not a huge focus on health and wellness at that time. Really, when I went for looking for jobs, it was working in a fitness center, or the real push at that time was anti-smoking campaigns. So I got a job as a health coordinator at a YWCA in Massachusetts, and I was super excited. I felt like, oh, this is totally what I want to do. But it ended up being a membership coordinator, and sitting at a desk signing people up for memberships wasn't what I felt like I was born to do. So my other passion is and was children. So I went back to school and got my master's in elementary education, and have been a 1st grade teacher forever. So today I feel so blessed that I can really live both of those passions and be a Beachbody coach and work the health and wellness field and be an educator and a 1st grade teacher. And really so much of those meld together. And again, it's just such a blessing that I have this opportunity. Okay, so we're going to kind of jump forward to my story with Beachbody. In 2002, Parker was born. And at that time, before he was born, I was fit, somewhat. I never had a weight problem. I am who I am. And I didn't eat horrible, but, I didn't pay that much attention to what I ate. And after he was born, obviously, I had weight to lose. And I started running. And then running became a passion. My husband's a runner, and it was something that we could do together, and it became a huge part of our lives. And then somehow I got my hands on some Insanity DVDs. I have no idea where they came from or how they ended up in my hands, but absolutely love them. Love Shanti. So I did those for, it seems like forever. I'd use them to supplement my running, to cross-train. And I found that I became a stronger person and a better runner by doing that. Then life goes on, 3 kids, and I was finding that I didn't have time to spend an hour going for a run or an hour doing a Shanti video. I guess let me rephrase that. I did have time. I didn't want to use that time for that purpose. I couldn't justify using the time for that. I had other really important things and people in my life to spend time with. So then a local woman was sharing with me 21 Day Fix. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's absolutely perfect. I have a half an hour. I can use a half an hour. A half an hour is a perfect amount of time to give to myself. So I started doing 21 Day Fix and really kept running. But love the 21 Day Fix. And I started drinking Shakeology, which I absolutely loved, but then I couldn't justify spending the money on it. And the coach at the time was trying to convince me to become a coach and get the coach discount, and I would have nothing to do with it. I thought that was crazy, that there's no way Beachbody is going to let me just sign up to be a coach and save money and not actually do coaching. There had to be strings attached. So needless to say, in the time that I drank Shakeology, I wasted tons of money that I could have been getting a discount, but I was a naysayer. And so I stopped my Beachbody account, I stopped drinking Shakeology, and then I guess it was a little over a year and a half ago, April Royce and I were talking, and I found out that she was a coach, and she's also a friend. She lives right up the street, and she was telling me about coaching, and she knew I already had a connection to Beachbody, and so she just through our discussions, I decided, you know what, I'm ready to give this a try. And so I signed up with April as a coach, and it's been a little over a year and a half. I started just this was going to be a fun hobby, and it would pay for some of my Shakeology, and it would fulfill kind of that health and wellness, I want to help people void in my life. But then, you guys, I started participating in the things that you were doing, listening to your messages, and honestly, you guys stole my heart. I absolutely love this. I was inspired and I was motivated and I wanted to do more. I wanted to help more people. I wanted people to feel the way that I feel, or that I had come to feel through being part of this team and being part of the daily exercise and the challenge groups and the drinking Shakeology. And that's how I feel today too. Sometimes it's almost like painful. I just want you to feel like me, because things have become so positive in my life. So again, the more I participated in everything that you all have been sharing, the more vested I became in this business and in all of you. So that brings me to where I am today. Coach of the Week, that's just crazy. If you asked me a year and a half ago whether I would be this involved, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I'm so glad that I am, and I feel so blessed to be part of all of this, and to be part of you. I think that's pretty darn special, and I feel so blessed about that. So, that's a glimpse of my story. This is what I want to leave you with. So obviously, you've just heard my story. You maybe or maybe not have read things about me on Facebook. And I want to share that people ask me all the time why I do this. But the bigger question is, how do I have time to do this? And honestly, my life is crazy busy. I am running, not literally, but all the time. I am here, there, and everywhere with my children, getting them to sports all over the state. A first grade teacher job is not just that 8 to 3:30 job. It's a 24/7 job, and even in the summer. I work hard, honestly. And so my easy answer could be, yeah, I don't have time for it. But you know what? I do. We all have time for what is important in our lives. It's all just about prioritizing. So I want to leave you with this little quote that I think is an important message for today, and an important message for me to remember and for you to remember. We all have time for what we want in our lives. No one is too busy. It's all about priorities. So set your priorities, get things done. Thank you so much for listening to me babble on this morning. It's been fun, and I will share maybe a couple things throughout the day, and then I will chat with you tonight. Have a great day. Happy Monday.